You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
State Patrol is mourning the loss of one of its own.
Ariana Manise joining us live from Gwinnett County. Ariana, we know this trooper was in an on-duty crash on Sunday.
And Cheryl and Aisha, that's the only thing that we know at this point. Georgia Department of Public Safety, they haven't released much, only confirming on their social media that a trooper died in a patrol vehicle crash. Now, where we're live right now on the McGinnis Ferry Bridge is where we saw authorities working a crash scene last night. We saw troopers at least block off at least 3 lanes of the I-85 express lane. We saw multiple first responders and law enforcement vehicles. Now, when the Georgia Department of Public Safety released information that a state trooper had died, we saw Governor Brian Kemp release a statement saying, quote, on his social media, "This is the ultimate sacrifice, and our hearts and prayers are with the family and loved ones mourning this loss and all law enforcement tonight." Now, the department says they do plan to release more information to us about the trooper and the events leading up to this crash. When we get those developments, we'll be sure to bring those to you live on air as well as online. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Right now, family and friends are celebrating the life of a 30-year-old mother of 6. They gathered Sunday evening at Collier Park, which is just outside the perimeter west of Atlanta, for a balloon release. Police found Ashley Chappell's body in Collier Park early Saturday morning. Atlanta police don't have much to go on in this investigation, and Chappell's family is now trying to retrace her steps to see if they can find any clues.
I just want to know what happened. I hope somebody come forward. If they still on the street, yes, I will like to see justice for my baby. But right now, I'm feeling that I'm not getting any justice.
Her family says Ashley had been seen in a white car, and neighbors in that area say they did see a white car being towed from the parking lot that had been sitting in that area for about a week. As police learn more in this investigation, we will be sure to bring you the updates here on 11 Alive.
And I'm Liza Lucas. Right now, a bill that calls for mental health support for first responders is headed to the House Rules Committee for a vote. Now, this bill would create an insurance program for first responders diagnosed with PTSD on the job. A police officer who had to pay $20,000 out of pocket to treat his mental health inspired this proposed change. Representative Greg Kennard, who sponsored the bill, says it's long overdue.
If someone is diagnosed while in the line of duty, they immediately get a lump sum benefit. If there continues to be lingering symptoms, there is a disability payment that would be made for up to 3 years.
Now, so far, the bill has passed out of its original committee, and after the Rules Committee, it will head to the floor for a vote.
Liza, thank you. And that was Look at Your Monday Morning Headlines.
All right, a little wind to start us off, Chesley.
A little wind and also a few clouds overhead as well, but no precipitation coming out of those clouds at all. We're not worried about that. In fact, you can start to see those clouds breaking up just a little bit. In fact, we'll get plenty of sunshine in as we head through the afternoon. Wind-wise, yeah, we're up to about 15 miles per hour in some spots. Gusts a little bit higher than that. That's the way it's going to be as we head through the afternoon. Won't start to see those winds die out until later on tonight. Okay. We do have a wind advisory up to the far north that's set to expire here within the next 10 minutes. And so I'm not going to show you that. But we're looking at temperatures in the 30s. We got some 40s out there. In fact, let's zoom in, see what's going on. 41 degrees in Conyers. You're looking at 41 degrees in McDonough down toward Locust Grove. 41 also in Noonan, in the heart of Coweta County. 40 over toward Fayetteville. 39 degrees in Georges Rome. 38 in Temple. You got 39 degrees in Marietta. 38 also in Mapleton. 39 degrees in Tucker. 39 at the Fulton County Airport. 40 downtown Atlanta at the current hour. Light jacket, a light coat or a heavy jacket. That'll be what you need for today as far as the forecast goes. Again, a bit breezy on the outside. It stays that way through the afternoon. 53 degrees will be your afternoon high temperature, just shy of where we should be for this time of year, but at least we'll have that sunshine. We'll have plenty of it through this afternoon. Looking gorgeous too. As high pressure continues to build into the area, it looks like it's going to remain dry for much of this week. We are tracking a disturbance that's up to the north of us now that will swing right on through the area, but it looks like more of an overnight event. If we see any rain at all, I think it'll be late Tuesday going into the wee hours of the morning on Wednesday. Right now, it's only a 20% chance. Most of us won't see anything at all. By the time we wake up in the morning, if there's any rain, it should be well east of us, and then we'll continue to dry it out for Thursday and Friday as the temperatures start to warm up just a little bit, Forecast track model shows the clouds in place for this morning. Again, no rain coming out of the clouds at all, and they get out of the way by the afternoon. We'll have plenty of sunshine around. A few more clouds work in late on tonight into Tuesday morning, but They'll be out of the way by the time we get to the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies for your Tuesday. Again, that weak disturbance comes through late Tuesday going into Wednesday. Notice the clouds increase, but that's after the sun sets. A little light rain up to the north, but that'll be after midnight and should be gone by the time you wake up on Wednesday morning. We'll have a few clouds left over, but those clouds will get out of the way and we hold on to the sunshine for the rest of the day on Wednesday. Slightly cooler Wednesday with that disturbance coming through. 54 will be your high temperature. 58 degrees on Thursday. That's my pick for the week. Groundhog Day on Friday, near 60, but we'll pay for it with a few extra clouds coming in, and we'll stay right there as we head through the upcoming weekend.
Today, the focus on helping the homeless continues at the state level. State Senator Kim Jackson and other local leaders are calling for the state to stop criminalizing people dealing with homelessness. They're going to share details at a press conference later this afternoon, and of course, we will be there and bring you updates here on 11 Alive. All new this morning, we expect to learn more about one church's plan for affordable housing and education. According to our partners at the Atlanta Business Chronicle, Atlanta First United Methodist Church has a plan for 170 housing units, some retail space, and community gathering hall. There's also going to be 2 schools, 1 for homeless children. In total, that project will have 20 floors of housing, and about 85% of those units will be affordable.
6:55 now, all new for you this morning. Gas prices are creeping up. Right now, the new state average is $3.02, up 7 cents from a week ago. Keep in mind the state gas tax is now back in effect, so that's adding about 30 cents a gallon. A couple of reminders for you to help maximize your gas mileage. Keep up with your vehicle maintenance, combine your errands so you can do it in one trip, and slow down. Fuel economy drops the faster you go. Today is the first official day of tax season. The deadline is April 15th, but the sooner you file, the better. And a few reminders, check new rules on credits and deductions that may apply to you. Remember, you must report money you make from a side gig, and if you need an extension, file now. With money on the mind, Cobb County helping parents and students prepare for college. Tomorrow night, they're helping you with those confusing financial documents and FAFSA forms. A representative from the Georgia Student Finance Commission will be at the West Cobb Library helping you figure out all the scholarship information, loans, and grants. It's from 4 to 6 p.m.
This is somebody who killed 2 law enforcement officers.
Absolutely.
Was housed at what's supposed to be the most secure detention facility in the state of Georgia, and he was still able to get all of that contraband.
After a notorious killer was taken into custody, Georgia officials detained him at what was supposed to be one of the most secure prisons in the state. But new evidence reveals even behind bars, he was able to get access to drugs, phones, and knives. Tonight on 11 Alive News at 6, find out why one district attorney says that's only the start of the problem.
Well, we're looking at temperatures by noon right around 46 degrees. We'll have plenty of sunshine and we'll hold on to it for the rest of the day. In fact, by 3 going up to 53 degrees. We'll be a bit breezy out there, though. Expecting those winds to die down a little bit later on tonight. By 6, you're looking at a temperature of 49 degrees, but going down to about 32 for an overnight low. So thanks to the winds dying down and also the clear skies. It will be a chilly start tomorrow morning.
Super Bowl 58 is set. San Francisco 49ers against the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what that means. Taylor Swift is in the picture. She and Travis Kelce celebrated on the field after the big win. Some fans love it, some fans not so much.
All right, so one note, looking ahead to the Super Bowl, Taylor has a concert scheduled in Tokyo, right? But then the game is the next day. We looked up the flight. It's about a 13-hour flight. I'm sure it's going to be private. She's going to fly across the world to get to that Super Bowl.
Time is behind. She'll make it.
She'll make it.
Yeah, game doesn't start till 8 anyway.
Hello, Vegas. Have a great day, everybody.